I'm only taking a few moments of your time, but I thought long and hard about this, and to get the most value from this video, I've had to obviously think about it from my own perspective and what would be most valuable to me in thinking about you as a senior leader. So when I've been most successful in my career, it's when I've been able to empower my team to be the best leaders that they can be. And once they lift off and become great in their roles, that's what makes me successful. So, and it's only when I felt comfortable to do that they've met all the attributes that's required of being a strong leader. And quite honestly, when you get this right, it makes your job so much easier. What we want from our leaders are probably 5 things. We want them to be strategically aligned to the mission. That's super important. We want them to be able to communicate effectively, have influence and impact. So it's not just relying on you in the organization, a force multiplier for what you're doing. You want them to be able to develop teams and build resilient teams. The 4th thing is project-orientated mindset, so they can execute in a timely manner and keep you abreast of everything that's going on, and you feel that you can trust them to deliver. And the 5th thing is just generally knowledge building. So they take time to invest in themselves, and they've got access to information that, in a timely manner, that's going to enable them to stay up to speed with the trends and the latest information. So let's just go through each of those one by one, and I'll see if the platform answers some of those questions. So this is the Cyber Leadership Hub. Essentially, it's got a social media interface, a bit like a LinkedIn. So you get a news feed. You can interact with various members across not just your organization, but other organizations. So it's got a chat facility. You've also got this news feed here. So this is your central source of literally everything that you've subscribed to. So that's typically a news feed. You've got questions and answers and events, etc. running on there. We've also got on here community events. So these are regular events that run right across the year, and you'll see these are the quarterly ones. This is for the whole of the community, so you've got this in over 60 countries around the world. So we'll take a couple of minutes just to show you the program. So we've got the Cyber Leadership Program, Cyber Transformation Program, various learning pathways. How this typically works is if you're kind of starting out in cybersecurity, or you've got people in your organization who's just interested in cybersecurity, maybe it's cybersecurity ambassadors or some champions, and this is their very first introduction to cybersecurity and cyber resilience. So it starts them at the fundamentals layer. You might have business leaders, so these are particularly people in the business who are more senior leaders, who are also interested in information cybersecurity, in particular cyber resilience. So we've got some tutorials specifically for them. If you're fairly senior in cybersecurity, you're either an emerging leader or already a leader, so maybe you're part of that leadership team of the Chief Information Security Officer, then you'll dive straight into the Cyber Leadership Program. The Cyber Leadership Program is self-paced, just like the other courses that I've just been showing you, but you can also do this as part of a 8-week program. There's 2 elements to this. There's the weekly calls that you do, and also the videos that you watch on a week-by-week basis. There's a capstone project to be delivered, and that's delivered towards the end of the project, and then you're marked and assessed on that. There's no questions and answers, etc. There's also live crisis cyber simulation that's run on week 7, and we conclude this on week 8. All our courses and programs are supported by lots of very detailed orientated playbooks, toolkits, and templates, and so which is something quite unique to what we do. And I'll show you that a library of resources shortly. So that's the Cyber Leadership Program, kind of our flagship program that we find a lot of organizations usually enter into the Cyber Leadership Institute through that program. As you progress more senior in cybersecurity, then you'll probably want to be moving on to the cyber strategy and transformation. So this is for the more senior seasoned cybersecurity professionals, potentially even the CISO of the organization. So this focuses on running large-scale transformations across very large or even mid-sized organizations. You can just see here, these are the various cohorts. You won't necessarily see all of these, just the ones that you are subscribed to. Resource library. So this is very detailed resource library. So you've got sectioned out into kind of logical groupings that you might have for cybersecurity, and but also covers some more broader IT areas. You can see emerging technology and trends, etc. And if you just want to have a look at one of these, so let's just have a look at developing a cloud security strategy. So as well as the executive brief, which is typically a presentation. This is just opening up now. This allows you to communicate with other senior executives. Just open that and just give you an idea what that looks like. But we've also got very detailed spreadsheets as well. So this is an example of a strategy document. You can see quite a lot of detailed information in there. The benefits of this, of course, is that if you've got a leadership team and they need to build a cloud security strategy fairly quickly, they already have the information to hand. So as well as the executive pack, you've also got the different tools. You can see there's a cloud security gap analysis tool, there's a cloud strategy template. So you've got a lot of detail, and this is very much like that for all these different assets. So really just give your team the opportunity to get a really fast start without engaging lots of consultants to build you the templates that we know is extremely expensive. As well as the resource library, there are news feeds, a threat intelligence feed, and there's also a technical working group. So this is an opportunity for your leadership team and the broader cybersecurity team across the organization to deep dive into various technical groups along with other organizations, which is a great opportunity to advance any ideas that you've got and also test any theories and do some benchmarking. And this is really popular with our teams. We've got physical groups as well, so this is where you've got community groups across the world. So Sydney, obviously one of our bigger areas, Singapore, UK, Africa, and you can see those community groups. And then we've got industry groups as well. So, you know, if you've signed up as a healthcare organization or financial services organization, you can also network with peers as well. Okay, well, I just wanted to give you a quick run through. I didn't want to go through this in a lot of detail. Of course, we can do a more detailed demo for you and your team at any time. We can even give your teams access to this on a temporary basis, they can get a look and feel and understanding of the platform, its benefits and value. And yeah, just need to contact us. We'll give you the contact details right at the end of this demo, and please reach out. We'd love to help you and your teams. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.